Hi guys, Joey here. I started a account on YouTube and I go as Makeup Monster, so check me out there for more tutorials. Well, this is my first one, so this is going to be a video on how to do a smoky purple cat eye. And I had posted it earlier on Facebook and I didn't really tell you guys how to do it, but this is a video on how to do it. So I'm going to get started. As you can see, this eye is bare and I've got this eye already done. It looks gorgeous. Beautiful black liner, eyebrows are done, highlight underneath the brow and in the tear duct. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eye. I do this so that I've got a really good canvas to work on. When you work on an eye that doesn't have eye primer on it, the veins and the shadows really shine through and you don't want that. It can really cave in your eye and make you look tired. So instead, I'm going to use, it's called Prolong from MAC. It's a Prolong concealer. This lasts for like 16 hours. It's awesome. It's thin, doesn't crease, and because it lasts so long, it creates a really nice base for your eyeshadows to go on. So this is like priming your canvas if you're a painter. So I'm just gonna squirt a little bit on there. And I'm gonna use my middle finger and I'm just gonna press that on. And then the reason why I use my fingers is because the warmth of my finger helps it melt in. And this is better than a brush because the warmth of your finger, and you can feel how much you're putting on and how hard you're pressing, because you want to be really gentle around your eye. I'm going down the bridge of the nose. This is a really important place to get. It can get really dark down the bridge of the nose and around that crease right there. So pull that up and get as close to the lash line as possible. You don't want any darkness underneath your eye. The lightness really helps it pop out and kind of gives it that youthful appearance. Alright, so now that you've got that in, you've gotten it up here. You're creating that beautiful highlight. You can see it's a little overexposed, but you can see that highlight right there. Awesome. And just pat it in. Really important. Okay, so this whole area, very important. It creates our first highlight underneath here and in here as well. So Prolong concealer, awesome stuff. Like I think it's like, I don't know, I think 18 or something like that, but it lasts a really long time. And don't gyp yourself on good foundation and concealer. MAC is the way to go. Awesome. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil brush. This is a MAC pencil brush. It has a really pointy end, you can see. This really helps you get under areas like this where you don't want to cover a whole bunch of surface area, but you just want to get in those areas. So I'm going to be going underneath the brow and in the tear duct area. This makes the whites of my eyes look wider, pulls them apart. I have closer set eyes, so I want to really pull them apart. And I get right underneath the brow. I'm going to take, this is MAC in Dazzle Light. Really pretty, like a butter shimmer, not shimmery sparkly, because shimmer sparkly will accent any lines and wrinkles that you have. So if you're a little bit older and you've got that texture up there, don't do a lot of shimmer. Only go for matte colors, matte meaning flat, no shimmer, no shine. So I'm going to put that right underneath the brow. That makes it look like I plucked my eyebrows, which I haven't, but gives it a really nice arch. Dip it in there again. Take the point and just go right in there. Beautiful. Alright, now that I've got that in there, ooh, that's a really pretty highlight. Go right underneath there. Awesome. See that highlight again? Gorgeous. We've got a beautiful highlight there. And underneath the brow and in the tear duct area. Awesome. So I've got the little palette versions. You can find these at the MAC store for I think like $12 or $13. Well worth it, and you can build your own palette, which is great, affordable, and it's customized to you. Awesome. So I'm going to put that guy down, and my next job is I'm going to take my fluffy brush. This isn't a MAC brush, but it looks like one. I think it's a Sephora. It's really loose on the top, so it's really good for blending and really getting into that bone. Feel for your bone. Everyone has their different eye. So take the tip of your brush, get it right into that bone. Poke into the bone. You should feel a bone up there and in your eyeball down here. Right in between those two. I'm going to take my matte color. Like I said, flat. No shimmer, no shine. This is Cork. Cork is great for the crease. You can pick a crease color more customized to you if you need to. Just a couple shades darker than your skin tone. I'm a little bit more olive, so I chose cork. Cork works for a lot of people, so cork's a good choice if you're lighter to medium toned skin. Really, I'm really getting it into that crease. See that point? Really get it in there. It's like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's it's just stuck in there. It's like a windshield wiper. Yeah, it's like a windshield wiper. Just nice and blended. See where my hand is on my brush? How it's on the end, it's not right here. If I'm right here, I'm gonna press really hard. And the harder I press, the darker my pigment's gonna be. And not only that, but I'm not gonna have a lot of control. So take it to the end, or take it to the end of your brush. So even if I'm pressing hard, kind of like I am now, I'm actually not on my eye. So I have a little bit more control of how much shadow I do. So got that nice shadow going up. The tip is in there, and just you're releasing that pressure as you go up so that you can get that nice blendedness. Sorry you guys can't see super well, but I hope with my verbal instructions this will get a little easier. If you have any questions, put them below and I'll do my best to answer them in my next video. So after I've taken that, I'm gonna go for my more, this is a pressing brush. So this is, the bristles are more packed together, so this is gonna hold a lot more pigment. I'm gonna take my True Blood crushed pigment, and it looks like this. I don't have the name of it, I don't know why, sorry. It's, it almost looks like Stars and Rockets from MAC. So it has purple and gold flecks in it, and it's almost like a pure pigment from MAC, but it's loose and it's dangerous. So make sure that you're tapping it off on the lid. You don't wanna waste it. Tap it off so you don't get this on your concealer or on your foundation. Usually I would do my eyes first and then my concealer and foundation, but I already had those things done and I really didn't want to redo them. So take your patting brush, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna pat that all over the lid. All over, just flatten that out. Get it from the lash line. See that line right there? I'm not going up past that. Just getting it all nice and patted in. What's also great about using Prolong as a eye concealer is that it almost stays a little bit damp, so that you can take something that's dry like this pigment and press it in and it really grasps it. So that's awesome. I love that. Hold right onto it. So as you can see, it's all nice and blended right there. Just pat it right in. See that line? I'm not going past it. You can feel the dome of your eye. Just pat it right on top of that. Nice. I'm not going up here. And I'm also going to take just the pointed part of this, and I'm going to go under here and I'm going to smudge that in my lash line a little bit. Just kind of joins the top and bottom. I'm not going to go all the way in. I don't want to put anything dark in that highlight area because I don't want my eyes to get pulled together. So I'm done with that guy. Now I'm going to take, this is, I believe this is called Antiqued. This is a shimmer, but it's a darker shimmer, so it's still going to absorb enough light so that I can put it in my crease. I'm going to take the tip of my brush, just the tip, not the flat part, and I'm going to feel for that bone again. And because I want my darkest bone on the outer corner of my eye, I'm just going to put that right in there. Kind of doing a mouth motion. You can feel in the dome, I do a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. I'm like hugging the side of my eye, you can see that. Beautiful. Like I said, the more pigment you want, the harder you press. The less pigment you want, the lighter you press. So if you're blending upwards and you want it to go light, lighten up that pressure. Awesome, we're getting there. Good. Okay, so now that I'm done with Antiques, I'm going to put that back in my palette. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is called Fig from MAC. So this is matte. And this is the darkest color that I'm using. So if it's the darkest color, where do I want to put it? On the very outer corner of my eye. If I put dark colors on the inner parts of my eye, it's going to pull my eyes together and I'm going to look cross-eyed. It's not going to be pretty. So take that little point and you're going to put it right into the bone. And remember, wherever you dip your brush in and then you put it on your eye first, that's where most of it's going to be expelled. So make sure if it's the darkest one, you know where you're going to put it. On the very, very corner of your eye. Get it right into that bone. Just little swivels. Little swivels. Awesome. Alright. So, and how to check for balance. Lift your chin up, look in the mirror, Can you see how it's a little bit, I need to go a little bit more. You can see oh, I dropped it. You can see the symmetricalness of your work if you just tilt your chin up and look in there. Awesome. Okay, so now that I've got those even, checking, awesome. I'm gonna pull that up just a little bit. So now that I've got that done, I'm done with Fig. Put my brush down. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this black, I think this is called Black Orchid from Aveda. And I'm a fan of Aveda makeup. I don't use it for everything, like I don't use one line for everything anyways, but I do like this eyeliner pencil. It smudges into the lash line really nice. I'm gonna start on the outer corner, like I said, because I want my dark colors to be on the outer points of my eyes to pull them out. And this is black, so I'm gonna put this on the very outer corner, and I'm just gonna smudge it into my lash line. Mascara alone will not make your lashes look the thickest and longest they can look. You gotta smudge some black liner in there. Not only will this make your lashes look thicker, but it'll make your lashes, it'll make the ring around your eye look more black, so the contrast of your eye color will look more intense. And I've got green eyes, so I really like to play that up. And even if you have dark brown eyes, it just looks nice. It makes your lashes look super thick and long. It's all about illusion, ladies. Illusion. Alright. So just, and these are like little hash marks. You don't have to go crazy and do it in one line. Just little hash marks. Beautiful. And I'm just going a little bit on the bottom just to pull those eyes out. And I go in there. And I also do it on the bottom part of the lid. This is called tight lining. Really seals in that line. Okay, so that was Black Orchid from Aveda. Now that I'm done with that, oh, hold on, I dropped. Oh, no, I've got it. Okay. I'm going to be using Sephora Waterproof. Can you see that? So I smudged into the lash line. This is a good place to stop if you want more natural makeup, but I love my cat eye. I don't leave without a cat eye. People that know me, I always have a flick. Always. So take that guy. Make sure when you pick an eyeliner that it has a paintbrush ending and that it's really nice and fine. Felt tips do not work correctly because they dry and they expel too much, or they don't. These are really predictable. So here we go. I'm gonna lay that right on top of the liner. Really cleans up that line. And I'm not doing this on the flat of my eye. I'm actually getting in between the wedge of the lash, where the lashes come out, and where my lashes fold. So now I'm gonna be doing the flick. This is a really hard part. Don't expect yourself to get this right away. This took a lot of training. Holy crap. Do not get frustrated. This is, once you master it, it's amazing, but you gotta do it every day, and then you can do it whenever you want. So this is really important. Take a pencil, take your Aveda pencil or whatever you have, and line it up on the bottom lash line. This is a good indicator of where your cat eye should be. Like my cat eye is right there. So it just gives you an eyeball of where yours should be. Everyone has their own individual cat eye. Not everyone has, Kim Kardashian's. You need to measure where yours is specifically. My eyeliner is dried out. So take your paintbrush tip, get your line. And then just connect the two. Sorry, that's hard for you guys to see, but I swoop up once. That line, when you go up the first time, you can't really mess with it too much. It just has to be boom, up, and that's your line. And then what I do is I take it from the top and I connect it on the bottom. This takes practice. I'm gonna do another tutorial on cat eyes because that is a hard one to figure out. Ask any makeup artist, really hard to do. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to take my little True Blood mascara right here. This is Blackout. This is not waterproof. I wouldn't recommend this for weddings or anything, but this is a mineral lengthening mascara. I really like it, but I haven't used it a lot, so Don't go out and buy it yet. I'm just I'm checking out True Blood as a cosmetics to use on my business. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna start at the bottom of my lashes, and I'm actually gonna get it on the skin. So the skin meaning like the under part of my eye. This really helps to make them look super thick. And I'm going through every lash. Alright. I hate it when I see women with just mascara on the tips of their eyes or on the tips of their lashes. That doesn't look like anything. There's something in my eye. Okay, that doesn't look like anything. You need to take it from the bottom and get it all the way up. You need to coat the hell out of your lashes, ladies. Not clumpy, nice and clean, but still. All the way through, all the way through. All the way through. Good mascara. Good mascara. Always get good mascara. I like this stuff, but it's in my eye right now. But it's all natural, so it's fine. Okay, so I'm done with that. And now this is for you, Kayla. This is for you. This is an angled brush from MAC. This is, I forgot what number this is. This is a 266. So what's cool about this brush is it's a little bit more spread out than say a liner brush would be. It's angled. You can see the angle right there. We've got two brushes at MAC. One's a more fine one, like it's really dense and put together, so it creates a really dense line. This one is to brush through the hairs so you can get the pigment in there. I don't wax my eyebrows all the time, so it's really important if you don't wax to create that highlight underneath there and to fill in your eyebrows. I'm using a highlighting brow kit from Anastasia, I believe so. It's called the highlighting brow kit. I don't use the little, it has like a dome in there to highlight. I don't use that because I don't think that these little kits come with everything that an individual needs. I think that it comes with a really good eyebrow thing, but I don't use the highlighter much. These colors are matte, not shimmery or shiny or anything like that. You want to make sure they're nice and matte so that you're not no one has sparkles in their eyebrows, so why should you? So nice and matte, and these are all like a muted undertone. You don't want something that's gonna be like dark black or anything like that. And you said you have lighter brows, so a taupe, like a gray undertone, are really great. Gray undertone, yeah. Never match your brows to your hair. Obviously, I'm not naturally a blonde, but I would look stupid with blonde eyebrows. It's an individual thing, so if it looks good, it probably does look good. Trust your instincts, ladies. So I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to go with the middle color, and I'm going to have my brush, see that tip like that? I'm going to line it up right underneath there, the nose is out, and I'm just going to, this line is so important right there, and I'm just going to drag it through. Yeah. I don't fill in the whole brow. I go up a little bit, but I don't fill in the whole brow because it would fill in the whole brow, and that would look really weird, and it would look too heavy. So I just take a line and I just put it right underneath there. And what that does is it creates a highlight between this and that, and it makes my arch look really good. Look at those arches. One brow is significantly darker than the other. I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Alright. Alright, now that my eyebrows are set, that's it, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm a beginner at this, but I'm really excited to teach people how to do makeup because it's what I do the best. And just let me know if you have any questions. And hola. And I mean, hi. Alright, have a good night. Bye.